The youths who first received skills training in different fields such as tailoring, hairdressing and saloon, carpentry and building, among others, for both boys and girls from the technical training centers within the district under the TOTI project were empowered with the necessary tools like sewing machines, hair dryers, among others, so as to start their own businesses and generate income for themselves. Mr. Menya Ayub, the Assistant Resident District Commissioner Moyo, while handing over the startup kits to the disabled youth, say disability is not inability and advise them not to be discouraged by their condition, but rather focus on what they can do for themselves so that they will learn to be at peace with themselves and live happy life.
Disability is not inability. So what I'm trying to make is, even if you have some kind of impairment that limits you in doing what others ordinarily would do in the free environment, it does not necessarily mean that if I'm not able to run 100 meters, then I cannot do something else. So meaning, you just need to find, you be comfortable with what you are and say, now that I have a limitation for A, B, C, D, but I still have the abilities for D and C and F. So that way you will be at peace with your life and you can live a better life.
Mr. Walukawo Ambrose, the project officer TOTI project under the National Union of Disabled Persons Uganda, urged the government to consider the disabled youth in all the government programs like the Paris Development Model so that they can be able to enterprise freely and develop, saying, as the union, they cannot cater for all the youths in terms of skilling them. Therefore, the government needs to come up with programs which can benefit the youth.
Our urge is that as we skill them, we really thank the government for everything that they're doing towards seeing that persons with disability are included at all levels. But we still call upon government to consider them if there are opportunities where they can serve in and to support more youth, because we have more. We couldn't complete, we are complementing, but we cannot finish up all. So we urge to government that if there are opportunities in parish development model, if they can be added a 1 million, it is very good for them to buy materials so that they can enterprise, because they are already there. They are already the groups, they are also saving at the same time. So it will boost them, and then we shall improve on our earnings in the communities. If there are other programs, let them benefit, and let's continue enabling them so that they are able to be at the same level with other people.
Mr. Vukoni Robert, the chairperson Moyo District Disabled Persons Union Nudipu, said there are 19 beneficiaries of the project and appeals to them to make good use of the tools they are going to receive, saying there is a tendency of some people keeping the tools they receive redundant and others tend to sell them, which is not right, and assured the beneficiaries that they will make follow-ups on the tools and warn them against selling the tools, saying once someone sells the kit, they will be forced to repay it.
And my appeal to them is not to go and keep these things idle. It has been a culture where sometimes when things are given, you go and also keep it. Others will opt to even sell, which is not the purpose of giving it. So we are going to make follow-up of all the materials that you are going to receive.
As Tololusi, a beneficiary of the project, said, she is going to make good use of the tool by getting her own business premise and setting up the hairdressing salon, which will keep generating income for herself, and lauded the union for their support.
I will get my own place, then I will get customer. After that, I will get my own money through the use of this equipment.
The National Union of Disabled Persons in Uganda, Nudipu, has, through the TOTI project, been skilling the disabled youth with different skills so as to help them become self-reliant people who can generate income to better their lives and transform their families. The project has trained over 50 youths in different districts across the country, with the 19 beneficiaries in Moyo district being among the last lot to be empowered by the union. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nilecast.